Do you ever feel that life just ain't good enough? That there's always something missing? Perhaps you find it hard to even come up with a handful of things to feel grateful about. On a day-to-day basis, there are actually hundreds, if not thousands of things that are to be considered true blessings. Things that we are so used to have in our lives that we no longer realize their values. I cannot speak for you. I can only speak for myself. But maybe my thoughts can bring you to a new perspective on gratitude. If so, the very purpose of this recording was not in vain. Let me tell you a bit of the small little corner of the universe where I live my life. I have a home. Blessed is my home. I have electricity. No matter how dark it gets, I don't ever have to fumble my way through the dark. And even though I might prefer the light of a burning candle, I can always light up my home and its surroundings with electrical lights. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Every day I wake up in a warm bed, no matter if it's winter or summer outside. I always have clothes to wear for all kinds of weather. Hard winds, snow, cold, rain. I am blessed with the choice and possibility to dress for whatever climate I wake up to. And when my clothes are dirty, I have this amazing piece of machinery that keeps them clean for me. That's right. I don't even have to wash my clothes. I just put them in a hole in a big white box and press a button. Isn't that mind-blowing? I also possess lots of other devices that in some regards makes me feel like a spoiled brat. I have a vacuum cleaner, a lawnmower, electrical toothbrush, toilet, fridge and freezer, microwave oven, heated plates to cook food on, hairdryer, car and so on. But one of the biggest blessings I have is that I have access to running water, even inside my home. I do not ever have to go thirsty. Many people around the world would envy such a luxury. I can clean my body in warm water as much and as often as I please. I have wonderful friends that I in some magical way can stay in touch with without even being in the same city or not even in the same country. Blessed be my beautiful friends. I have an excessive access to food. I don't ever have to go hungry. Blessed be the food and all involved in its chain, from planted seed to laying there on my plate ready to be eaten. All who grew it, reaped it, cleaned it, packed it, handled it, shipped it, put it on the shelf in the store nearby my home. I have a TV. Blessed be the luxury of the TV. But there's a TV with a far broader and more meaningful content that costs absolutely nothing. Just go outside and look at the stars a starlit night. Don't just throw them a glance, but really take your time to sit down in a moment of stillness and rest your eyes on these glowing wonders. Blessed be the stars. Or sit down and look at the dance of the flames in a fire. It's an amazing show. Or behold the sunrise, or the sunset, or both. Blessed be the sun. What would we ever be without the sun? Nothing. Or the smell of all the flowers in the spring. A lake to bathe and cool yourself in the summer. Or the beautiful colors of the transformation in autumn. The landscape covered in a white blanket of snow during winter. The diversities of the seasons. Blessed be the seasons. The smell of vanilla and strawberry. The smell of food. The sound of waves clashing to the rocks in a nearby lake. the smell of grass and forest. I am not an highly educated person, but I was fortunate enough to be taught how to read and write. Blessed be the teachers who shared me this valuable knowledge. And I do not have a lot of money, but I can always afford both pen and paper. I can observe all this beauty of the seasons, the stars, the fire, the smells, the feelings, and get inspired to create. I can put my thoughts down on a piece of paper to be shared and passed on to others, who I can make smile or feel good, simply by reading my thoughts. And just the fact that we've developed the written word, isn't that amazing? That even without electricity, computers or emails, we are still able to record our thoughts. Wow! Blessed be the written word. I have a wonderful body that can do amazing things if only I take care of it, feed it well and keep it in motion. I can sit down, lie down, stand up, run, walk, crawl, jump, roll, swim, climb, spin, dance, and God knows what else. I can hear music, blessed be the music, that can make me feel and relate to whatever state of emotion the composer put down on the note sheet, perhaps even hundreds of years ago, and have a look at all the good and beautiful creations of mankind. Wow! Doesn't that make you feel grateful being a human being? The pyramids, the Chinese wall. We've been on the moon, or so they say. All the buildings, the art, technology, wisdom, cultures, and so on. And all of this is accessible to me, either by fast transportation to go where I want, or to access it on my magical screen in my living room. The laughter of children, smiles on people's faces, the greatness of forgiveness, to be touched by a good story, to read a good book. Speaking of books, blessed be all the libraries, an infinite source of wisdom, and it's all available to me for free. The feeling of a hug, the touch of your soft skin when I put my hand on your cheek, the power of sharing myself with others, our parents, who put us on this wonderful world. No matter how good or bad they conducted their role as mothers or fathers, they still gave me the biggest gift of all, life. Thank you. Blessed be my parents. But all this, it's just me, my thoughts, my view. So, forgive me for blabbering on. Now, in the end, I had this question for you. What are you grateful about?